Hi there, it's Elaine again. This time I'm here to talk to you about how to search with social services abstracts. This is another library database that's very key for social welfare research. What is social services abstracts? It is a library database, so it has the peer reviewed journal articles as well as some other materials like dissertations and I think maybe book chapters. Some stuff like that. Maybe some trade publications. So not all of it is peer reviewed, but it's all good content. Has a more general human services focus than social work abstracts or psych info, the other two databases we're talking about in this section of the workshop. And social services abstracts is good for macro topics. So if you're looking at things like housing services or homeless or the big system issues like healthcare delivery or coordination of care, things like that, as well as how to run an agency, nonprofit management, how to manage volunteers, how to avoid volunteer burnout, fundraising, all kinds of stuff like that. So there is some clinical applications in social services abstracts, so it's worth a shot when you're doing searching for those topics, but just know that the strength is more in the macro sector of social work research. So let's take a look at social services abstracts. So here we are in social services abstracts. You can see this is a ProQuest database like PsycInfo is, but again, that's just the search engine. The content is related to social services. There are other ProQuest databases with other content. So make sure you know which database you're in if you're having trouble or you want to level up on your searching, because they'll have different features, as you probably have noticed by these videos. So social services abstracts has a thesaurus, which involves subject headings. Thesaurus here is not synonyms. It is a collection of what they call controlled vocabulary. So these are subject headings that encompass a concept with a single phrase. So we're going to use the thesaurus for our human trafficking and adolescence and trauma search, and let's get started with that. So I'm going to click on thesaurus. I'm going to try human trafficking first. Human trafficking. And you can see here, found 0 terms, and here are all these random things that are not human trafficking. So we want to X out of that. Unfortunately, sometimes the thesaurus is hit or miss. You may want to try another term related to your concept in the thesaurus, but in this case I know I did a bunch of searches and they weren't in here, so I'm just going to use my concept block in this for this concept. So I'm going to put in human trafficking or sex. Whoops, not the best typist. So I've entered my terms in here. Oh, there's one. I forgot one. I have a cheat sheet. Or forced labor. Okay. So we'll put those in there. We're going to leave that as anywhere. We got an and here. So now we're going to put our next concept in. Now we can blend the concept blocks with the thesaurus. So let's try trauma in thesaurus for that block. So we'll put in, first you click, let me just go back for a minute. First you click into this box, then you click thesaurus so that they appear in that box, and don't overwrite your search, you just put in the first box. Trauma. find. And so we have post-traumatic stress disorder and trauma. We probably like both of those, right? So we have checkboxes to the left, and then I always click on the double blue box to see if there are any related terms. So let's do that. Hello? Okay, so let's do anxiety. Let's do psychological stress in that one. And let's do trauma for theirs. Let's try psychological distress. I think those are pretty good. So we got 5 terms selected, and we're going to combine using OR. Remember, this is because it could be any one of those, right? Okay, and then we're going to add a row. And remember, our third concept is the demographic. So we're going to add a row here. We'll leave that and we're going to do adolescents or minors or teens or youth. Oh, again with the typing. Put the S on minors there too. Okay. And then while we're here, let's limit to peer reviewed. And do that up front. Not much we can limit to by document type, any of those things. So click search. And here's a very interesting one, trauma-informed interventions for counseling sex trafficking survivors. And we would use the find it button here because there is no PDF. And let's see what it does here. Does it go to the libraries? No, it goes right to the Springer Link article, which is nice. It's nice when it works very well. We're going to download the PDF over here, and there we have the article. Don't worry about that. That's just a thing on my computer. But anyway, we have the article, so that was easy. Let's look at another one here. Just so you can see another possible result you'll get when you click on the Find It button, let's look at this one, trafficking experiences and psychosocial features of domestic minor sex trafficking victims. We're going to click Find It, and we'll wait for it to load here. Need loading music. And let's not forget to sign in up here. So I'll do that. You need to sign in whether you're on or off campus with the library search. So this is library search, which we used to call the catalog, but now it has so much more than the catalog. And you can see here it says available online. Here's the article information. And we're going to click available online. It sends us down here. We have Nexus Uni, which I know right now we don't have a subscription to, but we do have Sage Criminology FTC. So we're going to click on that. And you can see here that went to the article. Have that interim step where you have to kind of click through to Sage, and then here PDF EPUB. If we check that and we select PDF, we have the article. So those are just some examples of getting articles from social services abstracts. As always, play around with it yourself, and if you have any questions, hit me up on the message board or send me an email. Until next time.